Okay, and I'll just do this, you can just call it this stuff. And we'll do it.
So I'd like to call this meeting to order.
Okay, so what's first on the agenda?
So on the old business, we had the recording of the meetings,
Oh, the minutes?
minutes, yeah. Right.
Okay.
Somebody put meetings.
Should we read the phone? It's broadcast and read them.
No, I don't think so.
No, it's just approve them. Yeah, just
Need to
approve
approve
them.
it, yeah, June 24th, 2025.
Thank you. There's a second page to that.
What's next on the agenda?
After this, we will review the accounts receivable and payable ledger.
Alrighty. And let's. Okay, for August, we had, $600 that went to, the township assistance. Another, these are two separate ones, another $600 that went to township assistance. And, we had our Lloyd that went in for $989.91. Mount Pleasant donation of $40, and I keep that separate, specifically for the care of Mount Pleasant. And then paid withholding tax of $1,233.84, salaries of $302.50, 818.64, and then rent, phone, internet was $596. So, and then also this one was back in June, but it was after our meeting, and it was for supplies. So I will pass those around. Here are the statements for July and August. June should have already been. And just initial all of those, and then this is our balance in June 30th, 31st, whatever it is, and line.
That's completed by all three. Completed by all three.
Okay.
Completed by. Yep.
Well, we get all that done.
We need a,
Whole business was about the Main Street parking lot, or do you have something else you needed?
yeah, just make a motion to approve.
Oh.
I'll make a motion to approve. I second.
Okay. Okay, what did you say,
You
Randy?
said on the old business, was the Main Street parking lot. Well, is there anything we still need to discuss about that?
It's done.
Okay.
It's done. They did it the 1st of September, I think, around the 1st of, no, I'm a month ahead of myself. 1st of August. And what they did was Chris hauled the materials in, and John and them spread it I haven't got the bill yet for the materials, but the town said that they would just go ahead and order it since they had an account.
Okay, and then just reimburse them.
And then when they get the bill, they will send it to me and, then I will reimburse.
Yeah,
No.
I seen what they're spreading here.
So it is all done.
So new business, we need the approval of the 2026 budget.
Yes. Have that, and it's, I know. It's not going to change a whole lot other than, we did increase the general fund and because things are going up.
Yep.
And, the township assistance, I kept at 8,000. I did run a little bit lower this year because we've just had so many, requests for electricity in that. And, the fire and EMS is 12,000. The cumulative fire fund is 52,000. And then the recreation is still at 1,000. So I'll pass this around and then we'll have a motion to approve.
I was staying off the fire department thing, no?
So you had people requesting for electricity assistance?
Yes. Yeah. And what I've been doing now, usually the Christian Resource Center will help you. Well, they don't have any funds anymore to do that kind of thing. So St. Vincent de Paul is partnering with the Christian Resource Center
Yeah.
to help. And
I didn't put that on there.
so if they go to the Christian Resource Center, they refer them to me first. And then I usually get with, the board. I think your church runs it through there.
Yeah, I do.
And I talked to Karen and
It's asleep,
Yeah.
does that matter?
I did initial that I'm sustaining off of them that way.
okay,
So I've looked it over. I don't think that there's anything in here. I'd make a motion that we approve the next year's budget.
And second,
Third,
okay, and then on the 23rd, that'll be our next meeting, and then we will adopt it.
well,
And that's where you'll have to abstain on the
fire side.
written, the written adoption.
okay. So now I guess we need to review and discuss the new capital improvement plan.
Yes. Okay, so, let me fold it up here. See which one it is. So what it called for was every fund that is unrestricted, which we only have two, is the general fund and the rainy day fund. Every other fund is restricted, but we still had to show what expenses we anticipate from those funds, from all of our funds, to for the next 3 years, for 2006, 7, and 8.
I
So,
wish you was right on that, 2006,
good.
26.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going back with you, Jeannie.
So, what I did was, and I tried to print this off, but it took like 5 minutes to print one thing on my computer, so I thought, well, I'll just pass it around and you guys can look at it. You have to list each expense, the purpose of it, and what, it has like on the cumulative fund, it has acquisition or improvement of machinery, equipment, furnishings or facilities. So, I did kind of talk to Jimmy Perkins, and then of course, Jimmy gave me a big long wish list. But
I mean, yeah, we got to start,
it's not, it's not really out of line a lot. But I just, I put down, some of the things that we had talked about, just so we could keep it aside,
Mhm.
you know. So I'll just let you look at it for right now, and then you can ask questions and everything.
And these are 3-year numbers?
Yes, the year is over
Okay, I
there
got
and
it.
what fund, yeah.
Sorry.
And from what I understand, it's not necessarily if we do use it, but we have to,
Appropriated.
yes,
Better you-
keep it aside, yeah. Raymond, at that meeting down there, did they have someone from the state?
I actually don't know, because I talked to her a little bit. She said the only reason she noticed that you wasn't there is because somebody asked who the person was from Grass Township.
Yeah, right,
Is it okay? Okay.
yeah.
This is all fire department requests, just in different funds, more or less is what it would come out of.
Well, from the general fund there,
Yeah.
that's for our cemetery.
Oh,
You
I've
see
seen,
the
I've seen the
gravel,
one cemetery, but then it got back there like there was fire, so I mean, it kind of bounced, but a
Yeah,
lot of it is the
It
Yeah,
bounced
other
back
than
and
the-
forth.
improvements to the walking trails, that up here at the,
Right. Kim was saying that, they were going to have to probably repave some of it and everything because it's starting to break up. So that would come from our recreation fund.
I'll give them $500 to use on the roads.
So do we need to actually approve that, or is that the next meeting that we need to do something with that?
Okay, the next meeting, we will approve
So now is our time, if we want to change it, change it.
yes.
I see nothing that I'd like to change. I think it's.
If you're comfortable with it, you know the list that they've given you, so I mean,
Yeah.
you know what money we got to work with, so I mean,
Here
that's, I
you
mean,
go.
that's.
Here's what Jimmy gave me. Um, some of it. And of course, it's a large list, but,
You probably already know him. I don't.
but I think he said that the main thing, is the gear that is, gonna be needed. And I thought we talked to him about, phasing it in,
I
but
thought-
Well, this is 3 years though. I mean, that's somewhat.
yeah. But what this said down here, it looked like going out of date in 2026, that must be replaced, 14 of them.
Is that shop out there?
I don't think that's all of them. I think that's 14. The correct clarification might be is how many total uniforms or do you have, turnout gear do you have?
Price.
How many are in date, how many are out of date, and how many are active numbers?
I got
That's
you.
pretty.
So that's 26 is out, but you may have, I'm gonna make up a number, 100 that are good. So you don't know what's good, what's that, but they say they have 26 going out of date. So I don't know how many are in date.
Okay. So the only thing that on that was, I mean, I've got 20,000 for 2006, 10,000 for 2027, and 10,000 for 2028 for gear and equipment.
I wonder if that's the all the water tank and the pump and stuff.
And what's
Be
wrong
the
with that?
package, in the unit package.
Could be. I guess if we're gonna replace the brush truck, then they're talking about replacing the gear in that
Two of them.
the slide in. I have to study it. I can't do it here. I gotta look at it.
That's okay. Sure. I mean, we don't have to approve this until next meeting,
How
the
many blades
23rd.
on that thing? How many roll-up doors are?
There's 7 across, the 6 across the front and 1 at the bottom.
So
Make
there's
it do that.
Mhm.
Can I make a use that?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
That's not for me. I'm good.
Okay.
They may want one. I got mine electronic. I'll leave me up to myself.
Seven garage doors and open. $10,000 a door. Yeah, so that's. Communication.
Sign.
Mm,
Didn't. We need a motion to approve the accounts receivable.
No, that's the minutes. This is the-
And we can go back and do that if we miss something.
The only thing I think maybe that skid unit in the back for the water and everything else.
But I was looking at the 45, that says replace. Side by side. Didn't we just give the money to buy that? One they got?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That, and again,
Take out in the field.
the clarification here was there's 14 sets of turnout gear that is either out or going, but how many sets do you have that are good, Nick? Does this mean every one we have is bad? I don't think that's the case, correct?
No, but I can't remember the lifespan on the gear,
I get it, but
so I couldn't hardly tell you
I
the
thought,
answer on that.
I thought all that gear was outdated except for.
We got 4 or 5 new
No.
ones. We've been
Well,
trying
we
to,
gave that money for that, but I thought the majority of those were outdated.
the ones that were outdated, we got the money for.
that's what I'm saying. I know replaced some, voted for some, and some are
Okay.
new.
Cause they're probably over $5,000 a piece. If I remember right.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. So that would be the only thing in 2026. But from the fire and EMS fund, I do have, like 40,000 for the next 3 years. So,
The only thing would be, is that the next, are you doing brush trucks next? Are all of our fire trucks are okay in the next 3 years?
Yeah, I'd say the brush trucks are probably the oldest, and then that engine 21 would be the other oldest.
But not in the next 3 years. That's what that's saying, and that's what the fire department's good with, right?
And we still want
they
them to
said
get
something
upgrades for the
about,
truck that they have that they can't.
But no
probably
new
use.
trucks. That's
But
my
no new,
question.
So I'm saying they got a new truck, they just can't use it, right? Because it don't have all the stuff.
Yeah, they've been using it and adding more stuff to it to make it more
yeah,
functional.
Yeah. 'Cause that's-
well, that could be,
Yeah.
that could be in that, is that a pumper truck that's going out?
On the one that he's talking
The
about
brush
here,
truck, I think, right?
it's
Yeah,
No,
but
here-
then he said something about a pumper
the
truck.
one that
See,
was
I forgot about that.
300,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the engine 21 would be my guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
you
said I
don't
try to stay
think,
out of the financial and all that.
yeah,
You know,
so you don't think that that's gonna be in the next 3 years, though?
it's a 2001 to 2004 area in between there, so it's not an old truck though.
Yeah.
Did those have to pass,
Yeah.
pressure test and things like that? So, I mean,
I would say if they're comfortable with everything on that, I mean,
Okay,
it's not a bad truck.
well,
I mean, I kind of, maybe then we go with that, and we kind of visited that before, and I know we had to put this plan together now. We were kind of under understanding that, we're gonna try to get this other truck in full service, the new one. And then we were leaving that money sitting there because when it does happen, if something would happen, then we'd be able to help them. But if we just go out and purchased it, wasn't that kind of where we was at
Mm-hmm, I
You know, I
think
was
so.
thinking, you know,
I think you're
we
right.
didn't want to make that commitment and just dump that fund and it's like, we're so, well, sorry, guys, we had no money for you. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. I know Jimmy said, he talked about, the truck that they purchased, that they're still paying on.
Mm.
It will mature in 2029. So he may be thinking, after that one is
Yeah.
paid
Yeah, that
off.
makes a lot of
and
sense.
that's right.
I agree. I like that. I
You
know,
have
I was
And
thinking.
I think that's a good goal to set because
Absolutely,
you
yeah.
need to get through what you can get through with this one and you can't.
Well, you should be paying on no more than one truck at a time, I
Yeah.
think, for the tax.
Yeah.
That's the right
Right.
way to do it.
Because otherwise, you're just not gonna be able to maintain that. Hopefully, that's a lot of money, I mean, too. And if we spend $350,000, well, you will pretty much know where it's at, so you leave us at, so.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
I don't think I have the knowledge to change any of that, so at this point, I think that's fair.
I think it looks like a pretty good plan
Okay.
you got drawn up and then,
for 3 years, what was the total down there at the bottom, Nick?
514.
Yeah, okay, okay. So that's, I mean, that's, that could be, doable in the next 3 to 5 years. Okay. You guys got any more discussion on there?
no, I'm good with that. So I guess we don't have to prove that or anything right now. We'll just.
Not now. Now, it has to be turned in and approved by September 30th. I don't want to wait that long because it's got to be downloaded and all that stuff. So, and then at the next meeting, also on this note, we will have to uh, open a new fund for that 30%. There are probably people upstairs. For that 30% that will be put into that new road fund, So, there'll be 2 resolutions next, excuse me, on the 23rd to approve all of that.
I guess now, is there any new business we need to discuss or?
I don't have any.
Anything else?
I don't have anything.
No? All right.
Make a
So,
motion.
well, hang on before you do that.
I do need someone to make a motion to approve the minutes. You signed them already, but I just need it.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second it.
Okay.
And if you're good with it, we're done with everything, I'll make a motion and we'll dismiss.
I second that.
Okay. No, turn that off.
You want to see that so you know how to turn it off
Sure.
before we just go click something.